Good evening and welcome to our April health chat. Tonight we're talking about the ditch and switch, simple steps to help you to have a toxin-free home. And you may have heard some of these things in the news, and we're going to start with some bad news. But bottom line, cosmetics, skincare products, and our cleaning products are just very, very toxic. We absorb up to 60% of what we put on our skin, and children's bodies absorb 40 to 50% more than adults. And there's health issues that are linked to toxic chemicals in the body that include skin allergies, cancer, infertility, birth defects, learning disabilities, reproductive problems. And we're going to share a couple of stories as the day goes on, but I will tell you we've got people that have had allergies and asthma. They just change brands to our cleaning products and our laundry products, and their asthma and allergy go away. And the same thing with eczema and skin disorders. So just by changing brands can make a really big difference. But we want to start out with some more bad news. So this is a short video we wanted to share with you. Whoops, sorry. Why did that happen? Let's try it again. Okay, there's a lot of bad news out there. We hear about it in the news. There was some great statistics in there. There's also a terrific book out, just released earlier this year, called Sicker, Fatter, Poorer: The Urgent Threat of Hormone Disrupting Chemicals to Our Health and Future and What We Can Do About It. And these are hormone disruptors that are in the things that we use on a daily basis, which is pretty scary. And these are some of the ingredients that when you order a Get Clean Starter Kit this month, we will be sure to provide you with this so that you have the actual list of ingredients to avoid. And what do some of those things do? Some of those ingredients have really, potential health effects on people. Respiratory irritation, bronchitis, emphysema, the eye, nose, and throat irritation, headaches, nausea, lots of problems that people have when they're exposed to all of these different chemicals. And like the video said, they're not tested to be sure that they're safe. So at Shaklee, we believe homes should be the safest place in the world. And our products are always safe, always work, and are always green. I'm kind of spoiled or blessed, I'm not sure what word to use in that respect, because my mom and dad were introduced to Shaklee when I was 12 years old. And that was, quite a few decades ago. And I've been blessed to not be exposed to a lot of the toxins, at least in my daily living, for most of my life. Now, that's not true for a lot of people, but thankfully, Shaklee does all sorts of testing. These particular ones specifically are kind of addressing the no artificial ingredients, sweeteners, and preservatives and dyes in our nutritional products. But we also use no parabens, no BPA, no toxic inks, no chlorine bleach, and no formaldehyde or sodium hydroxide. So those are just some of the things that we don't use, including no phosphates, no nitrates, no VOCs. We have recyclable packaging and dryer sheets. All of our products have biodegradable surfactants and are sourced from natural ingredients. And of course, as always, Shaklee has never tested on animals. We test on people because our products are that safe that you can test it on people and have great results. So we're going to go through different areas of your home where you can ditch and switch products. And I'm going to turn the microphone over right now to Jody Klusacek, who is going to share with you some of her favorite products. So Jody, take it away.
Thanks, Ruth. Hi, everyone. Yes, I joined Shaklee when I was in my late 20s and I was a young mom. And I had a lot of sensitivities to chemicals. And when Shaklee came along, I was very interested in the eco-friendly cleaners, but I wanted to make sure that they would be effective because, you know, you're busy, you have things to do, and they have to work. And I was very happily surprised that they did work for me. So I have been using these products for 27 years now. And this is all that I use. And when I have people come and visit, they actually comment on how soft the sheets are. So I'm a big fan of our laundry products. So you can switch the slide there, Ruth. So we'll start out with our laundry detergent. Again, you want to ditch the things that have these toxic ingredients in them. I'm not going to read them all. You can see them on the screen. Why? They irritate your skin. They are carcinogenic. They can cause real problems with your allergies. I really die when I walk around the neighborhood and I smell those scents coming from the homes of the washing products and dryer fabric softeners. Oh my goodness. And because of Shaklee, we don't have to walk down the aisle where the cleaners are. But if I ever should happen to cut through, I always turn back around and I go away from the chemicals because they are so strong. You do not need all those strong chemicals. So I am really someone that's very eco-friendly. So I do use our laundry products. Our Liquid L is wonderful. But I also use these washer balls. And you can get them online. You can just Google them, washer balls. And they help you they have like an ionic thing that separates the dirt from the fabric. So use less laundry detergent and, just saves you a little bit, even more money, even though our stuff is so concentrated. I use the liquid and I use the powder. Wonderful, love them. And they are triple concentrated. They outperform the leading detergents. And they work in both high and regular standard washing machines. Again, all of our products are natural, non-toxic, hypoallergenic, biodegradable. And we have a list that we can send you compared to some of the products on the market. I'll just read just a couple here. When our laundry product has been tested against method, it's 26% better and 8 times the laundry detergent power than what method would do. So it works 8 times better and 240% better than Whole Foods organic laundry detergent. So As far as stains removers, powerful stain remover, again, you can just use our laundry detergent as a stain remover. You can use, we'll talk about this later, our Basic H, full strength or in a spray, and it works great. You can go to the next one.
Jody, people are asking where you can get those.
The dry washer balls. Hello, Google. Washer balls and just research them. I ordered them online.
Okay. And someone asked how much laundry liquid should be, or laundry product should we use per wash load?
Just without the balls is what they're asking?
Yeah, I would say without the balls because nobody else has the balls right now. So
a medium load is a 1 ounce and a large load is 2 ounces. So it is a very, very small amount.
Okay. And I would honestly say that personally, I when I use the liquid and I use the pump, there's a pump that you can get to go with it. And I do 1 pump per wash load, and it doesn't matter what size wash load I do. And granted, I don't have greasy, dirty clothes because I'm a girl. I imagine you might need to use more if you have really dirty laundry, but 1 pump is all I use. And on the laundry powder, I would even use less than that. I would use like a scoop that comes with our protein shakes would be a good size to use.
That's what I use. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see the questions.
No, that's okay. That's why we're tag teaming this. Go for it. Go next.
Okay, fabric softener. This is a real pet peeve of mine. I have family members that I love, and when they come and stay with me and sit on my couch and then they walk away, I smell their fabric softener for a long time, and it just kills me. Our liquid soft fabric is wonderful. It has a very light scent, and I make my own dryer sheets. I have this this is my real thing that I use. I put some pins in it so I recognize that it's not that. I squirt a little bit on there and I throw it in my dryer. And I also use, you're going to ask about these 2 dryer balls. These help, they kind of pound in your dryer. So it helps dry quicker and it helps with the softening as well. So again, you just Google them and you'll find them. And I use those in conjunction with our eco-friendly products. They're just wonderful. Oh, there they are, the dryer balls. Also hanging, in the summer especially, it's a little bit more challenging when we've got the cold weather, but when the weather breaks, get that stuff outside, hang it out and let it dry out there. You'll get a fresh scent and you'll be being more, eco-friendly by doing that.
Okay, and I have to say I love our dryer sheets.
Oh,
because you've got to be so careful. You hear about dryer sheets causing a buildup and not letting the air flow through your the thing that the lint gathers on, but ours don't do that, and they're biodegradable. After you use them, you can throw them into your recycling. It's a really, really cool thing, and those are unscented. And our soft fabric obviously is scented and just smells good. Sorry.
I forgot about those. I really don't use those because I make my own, but you can put them in the compost heap. I have used them in the past, but thanks for reminding me.
Okay, that's okay.
Bleach. Oh my goodness. This is the most toxic thing that you can be using. And if you mix it with other cleaners, as many people have done when you're not aware, you can really cause problems. So we have got a wonderful alternative, and I have like a real live thing here. This is a shirt that I was wearing yesterday when I was sipping on coffee, and I got it all over the front of it. So I took it in the laundry room and I sprayed it with a little bit of the Basic H, which they'll talk about later. I just sprayed the spots a little bit, wet them, and then I took our Nature Bright and I just sprinkled it on there and walked away, and they're gone. They're gone. So that's one way you can use it. You can use it in your sink, in your kitchen to whiten your sink, brighten your toilets. It is just an all-purpose whitener, brightener. And look at this cute little puppy dog on there. It's just so cute. So.
And I just have a real quick story that I want to share here too, because dear friends of ours, Priscilla and Dean Smith, Priscilla found her grandfather's christening gown. And it was all lace, and it was probably 100 years old, and it was the color of a brown paper bag. And you're afraid, what do you soak that in? Because if you put it in bleach, it'll probably disintegrate. And she used the Nature Bright, and it took a few days because there's no chemicals in this, but it turned out beautiful. And then all of her grandbabies were baptized in that dress. And so anything that's you're afraid of will be safe in this Nature Bright.
Yeah, and you just made me think back in the day, my sons are grown now, but they had, whoever made white baseball pants, really, oh my goodness. I can't tell you how many buckets I had soaking with the Nature Bright with those baseball pants, but it works. You just get a bucket and, rinse them a few times to get most of the dirt out and just let them soak. You have no risk, and fabric disintegrates with bleach when you soak it, and bleach does not work on those pants. It's polyester. Mm-hmm. So it's wonderful. It actually works. It shows you on the screen that it's better than the OxyClean. And back in the day when OxyClean was announced, we already had the Nature Bright product. And I thought, oh my goodness, that sounds good. The marketing was wonderful, the commercials. And I actually tested my Nature Bright compared to one girl gym shoe, those canvas gym shoes, one with Nature Bright and one with the OxyClean. I had gotten a sample in the mail, and Nature Bright blew it away. In fact, one of my neighbors next door was like, oh, your shoes are so clean. Like, what do you use? So it really works. So.
All right. Terrific. Well, thanks, Jody. We'll hear from you again in a little bit. Suzanne, would you like to take over? This is Suzanne Belgio, who was actually attracted to Shaklee because of the cleaning product. Suzanne?
Hi. Hello, everyone. Yes, I was attracted to Shaklee basically because of I wanted an all organic green cleaner that wasn't going to emit any gases and trigger any allergies, which we suffered, not me, but my husband suffered severe sinus infections. And then, of course, my son was born, and I thought at that time, well, if he has them, then Antonio's going to have them. And I just kind of actually met somebody when I was in the hospital, and she invited me to a Shaklee home party where I met Ruth. And I basically said, all I want is a cleaner. That's all I want. So, which later then, went on to other products. But anyways, in the kitchen, I'm going to talk to you about some of the products in the kitchen. So these are some of our basics. Our hand wash, which I did make some notes, so because there's a lot with there's a lot, and I want to go over just some important points. Our hand wash concentrate is made with no phosphates, and it eliminates. It actually works better than where is it? It is, believe this or not, 150 times better than Whole Foods 365 Everyday Value Liquid dishwash soap, and it works actually 38% better than Ultra Palmolive. It's made, and I love this product because I've actually even used this in the shower with the little pump that's supposed to be for your hand, and I keep it at my sink, but I use that in the shower because it's made from wheat germ. Wait a second. It's made from, this is such crazy botanicals: wheat germ oil, algae extract, soy proteins, and aloe. It also has linden flower, rosemary, arnica extracts, and it's all biodegradable surfactants. So it's non-drying and it's so soft. So I've used it as a body wash as well as a hand wash. The hand dishwash, which is also really, really good. All you need is a couple drops, and that is, it takes away all the grease. All these products I use in my home. The dishwash, actually, my dishwasher is now going on almost 15 years old. It actually helps with preserving. It doesn't rust, so any of the products that it's made from doesn't rust any of the parts in your dishwasher. It actually preserves and helps with machines as well as it does your dishes. And then what else? The hand wash, the dishwash, the automatic, and then the hand wash. So we're good with that slide. Those are all kitchen basics.
I just said this too about the dishwash and the liquid hand wash. Because they are both so concentrated.
Oh yeah,
I'm
a
single.
drop.
It's only me in the house, so I probably only run the dishwasher maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But that
Hmm.
pouch of dishwash powder lasted me an entire year.
Yes, it's
So you
all
talk
very
about
concentrated.
economical. It's
Yeah,
really, really spectacular. And on the hand dishwash, it's just a few drops, and you
yeah.
get plenty of bubbles. So you don't want to overuse the product.
And then the hand wash is so soft that you don't really need like moisturizer after you use it. So that's why, I mean, I love it.
And I dilute that as well, especially in my guest bathroom, because
Yeah.
people think they need to do 2 or 3 pumps, and it's way
Mhm.
too much.
hmm This is the product that brought me into Shaklee, the all-purpose cleaner, which I love and has saved me a ton of money. I know in the beginning, I remember when we were at the home party, Ruth had said, well, you know, and if you want, just take all your stuff from underneath the sink and you can donate it to a friend or anything. But I was so bent on not having any chemicals in my house. I thought, why would I want to share? I mean, I know they say just donate it. I'm like, why? I don't know. I wouldn't want to donate it to anybody that I know. So I got rid of all my everything underneath my sink, and this is all I use. What I love about the Basic Age is that it replaces what is it, 5,824 bottles of Windex. So all you're using is a drop for windows. So it comes with 3 spray bottles. Right, and it replaces 5,824 bottles of Windex, which means that's less plastic bottles in our landfills. So the window cleaner is 7,272 bottles of 16 ounce.
Well,
Oh, now they upped it, huh?
yeah,
Okay,
apparently.
wow. Because I have,
I've always been using 5,800 bottles. Sorry, we didn't read the fine print, guys, when we put this
that's okay. That's
together.
even better. That's a better number. That's good. And as a degreaser, so it really works really well. You can use it in your oven. You can use it on your door tracks, on your sliding glass doors. Just a little spray, and there's like hardly any elbow grease involved when you're using the Basic Age. This is all I've used. I actually, my house, my friend of mine who has cleaned my house for 25 years said that my house, because I asked her, is my house clean? How is it compared to all your other customers, you know, that you clean houses? And she says, your house doesn't have hardly any dust. It's clean. She doesn't have to scrub my bathrooms because nothing leaves residue. And actually, all my grout in my bathroom from the scour off, it cleans the grout, but there's no residue left on my tile. So my tile, my grout, everything is preserved. This scour off has been used in firehouses. It's used on my husband's golf clubs. It's so easy to use. It's little elbow grease. I love the scour off, and it smells really good. I've actually seen Roland Osterhaus, one of our presidential master builders, take his finger, and I was like, what is he doing with that? And he put it in his mouth from the scour off. And I was like, how does it? But he said it's so safe that there's no harm. And so if anybody taste it or kids get a hold of it, because there's no harmful ingredients. So that's the scour off. I love it. And mine has lasted me over a year. It's very little.
And I'll tell you, this is my go-to for cleaning my sinks.
Bathtubs, everything. My husband uses it on his golf clubs. Joey used it at the firehouse because he used to have to clean, cook for the guys. And they used it on the white walls on the fire truck. And it's just a multi-purpose, but it's basically, there's no elbow, no hard scrubbing.
And the thing to know about this is use a very damp cloth and just a little bit of product.
Right.
And it will even remove permanent marker off of surfaces without affecting the surface.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. This product here, I did a little research on this, and I mean, I use it basically because I trusted Shaklee so much, but the more I looked into this and why I love it is one thing that really got to me is that it has a gold seal certification. This is the only pitcher on the market that has a gold seal certification. And what that means is and I don't like to badmouth anybody, but there are six different, like, when you go to the website, that you can listen to, actually audios that you can listen to, why we have this gold seal certification. And what it is it is based on material safety, performance, product literature, and manufacturing, visiting the manufacturer. So the material safety, no harmful chemicals. There's no other pitcher on the market that has this gold, this seal. And also, okay, so here's my little dig that I don't like to talk bad about anybody, but they also mentioned on this audio that Pure, Water Pitcher, and Brita lost their certificates a couple of years ago because it didn't prove to remove all the lead in their filters. So we are the only one that has that actually removes 99% of the lead plus so many other contaminants. So this is really, we can use it, and it filters, and I can't even tell you how much water it reduces, like, well, I won't even get into the NFA and all that, but it's really a great product. Basic G is another product that I've had that quart forever, because all you're using is such an ounce in 2 gallons of water, and a half an ounce in a gallon of water, and you can clean everything in your house. It kills over 60 what is it? 60, what do we call these? Hold on one second. Here's my little notes. Kills over 60 microbes, bacteria, viruses, and even several animal viruses. It also makes that quart makes 64 gallons, and it also kills the HIV virus. So I know we have the germ off wipes, but you can also make your own from paper towels. So anyways, that's our disinfectant, Basic G. Love it.
Let me just also add, a lot of groomers and vets like to use it because it also kills canine parvovirus and feline leukemia.
Yes, all the animal viruses. And these are really great for salons. And oh, here's my favorite, stainless steel straws. Love my stainless steel straws. I use them. I have glass straws and stainless steel straws in my house. These are so, there's no BPA involved. In BPA, the health risk of BPA is that it can cause diabetes, heart disease, and reproductive problems. So they're clean, they're sanitized, they're easily to clean, and they're sustainable. And when you drink from these, they actually make tepid water taste cold. So there's like so many benefits from drinking from stainless steel straws or glass straws. So
okay. And then the other thing too is to use, say, cloth napkins, and
yes.
use, instead of paper towels, reuse rags to do your cleaning, because there's different things we can do to switch.
Storage, how we can switch over into our storage containers instead of using plastic, even though they're recyclable, plastic is recyclable, but glass is better. Mason jars have been around forever, so those are the best sustainable storage containers that you can use. You can also use silicone baggies, as you see there, and also the cloth bags that you can get on, you can search them online and get them, and they actually keep your fruits and vegetables and bread even fresher. So along with switching out some of the plastic and synthetic, containers and straws, we also go into our vitamins, which are made from whole foods and all kinds of natural botanicals and things from nature, instead of synthetic made vitamins.
Yep, so if you haven't already switched to our Shaklee products, we encourage you to ditch your synthetic ones and switch to the natural ones, which are ours.
And you can do a quick test by which Ruth sold me on many years ago when I said, no, I take my own vitamins. Okay, take one of yours, take one of ours, and put it in a glass of water and just see what it does. Well, I did do that because I thought I'm going to prove her wrong, because I thought I was taking a good vitamin. I did that. Mine sat there for several hours with still a big just pill. It disintegrated a little bit, but not at all. Shaklee's was like a little mound of this really cool little mound of granular, and then once you touched it, it just dissolved, and the water just turned to a cloudy color, and your body absorbs it. So that's the difference of the vitamins.
Absolutely, they make the world a difference.
Synthetic.
So in your bathroom, thank you very much, Suzanne. We believe cleaners shouldn't leave behind more toxins than the toxins they're supposed to clean. So we've already talked a little bit about Basic H, which, by the way, the main ingredients in that are corn and coconut, and super economical. Again, 1 or 2 drops in 16 ounces of water. If it streaks, that means you put too much Basic H in, and try it again, because it only costs pennies to make that pint. And use some of our recyclable cloths that are available from Shaklee, and you can get them other places too. But the Basic G is the bomb. I have a spray bottle in my bathroom and one in my kitchen, because it kills all the germs that are from the chicken and whatever else you might be using. So I use that in the kitchen. But this is constantly being used in the bathroom because there's just so many germs there too, especially for cleaning the toilet. Just splash some into the toilet itself, use your brush and go round and round. And those germ-off wipes are great, but I'll tell you, the quart of G is much more economical, but there is great convenience with the germ-off wipes. And one thing that we didn't talk about were the Basic H wipes. And those, again, not as economical, but those are recyclable as well. You can use those and then throw them into your recycle bin. But what I love about the Basic H things, just because, well, I don't know if it happens to everybody, but sometimes when I eat, food falls on my chest, and well, it gets a little bit dirty. And what I find is those Basic H wipes, I can take them and I can wipe whatever food that was there, and it's gone almost immediately. It's a really, really cool thing to use. So love the Basic H wipes, love the germ-off wipes, but again, for most economical use, switch to the actual product. The hand soap that Suzanne talked about is absolutely fabulous. You can actually buy foamers at Bed Bath & Beyond or order them online. Shaklee does have this pump bottle that's available. And again, dilute it down when it's around your sinks, unless it's your own personal sink and you're the only one using it, because it is super, super concentrated. The scrub or the scour off, which for those of you that have been around Shaklee a long time, this was once called At Ease and was originally designed to be an oven cleaner, but we've discovered so many more uses for it. It's phenomenal, but love it on my tiles. If I don't clean the glass good enough on the shower or often enough and it gets a little grungy, a little bit of this cleans it up beautifully. It's one of my favorite products. Now, let's talk about some other bathroom swaps that are out there. And that would include clean personal care products. And Shaklee introduced about 2 years ago now our youth line, which has 2,500 banned ingredients. And you can see on this list, Europe only bans 1,382, Malaysia 1,383. Bottom line is these products are clean and they're effective and they will make you look younger. You also want to ditch your chemical foundations and BB creams, and we've got an amazing collection of colors for our all-natural BB cream, which also have an SPF 30. We have an amazing new mascara that literally makes your lashes almost look like they're fake. We have baby care products that are as organic as they can possibly be and are just absolutely marvelous. Moms love them. And this just happens to be a graphic of some other things that you can do that, I'll be honest, I wasn't even aware of. There are reusable menstrual pads. There's biodegradable cotton swabs, biodegradable toothbrushes, wooden combs. So there's a variety of things. Now, At Shaklee, we have our Get Clean Starter Kit. You can buy all of the products individually, but when you purchase the Get Clean Starter Kit, Shaklee automatically plants one tree in our name. We planted over 1 million trees at Shaklee already, and we've actually then encouraged, I think it's the UN who's gone on to plant 1 billion trees. So a lot of trees have been planted because of us. And you see all the products that come in the Get Clean Starter Kit. And what we do know is a little bit later this month, Shaklee will be picking up the shipping if you order that kit. So we're going to encourage you, wait to hear when it's going to be, the free shipping is activated, and purchase your kit at that time. And Jody, I'm going to let you take over the next few slides.
All right. So as Ruth talked about the Get Clean kit, I'll just go over very quickly. What's our time, Ruth? How much?
We've got 2 minutes.
Okay. It contains Basic H, Germ-Off Wipes, Nature Bright, Dishwash Concentrate, Dishwasher Concentrate, Laundry Concentrate, Fabric Dryer Sheets, Dishwasher Automatic Powder, and Nature Bright Dispenser. In this handy kit with the cleaning cloths, you get this kit. It is member price $99, and as Ruth said, free shipping is coming, so talk to who invited you here. And when you purchase that kit, your business leader will gift you a free scour off that we were talking about. So that's an option to ditch and switch to the Get Clean kit. And we have another option. This is our number 2. If you purchase any 3 of our Get Clean product lines, you get the kitchen, the laundry, or the all-purpose cleaning, you'll get a free germ-off wipe free with your 3